Imagine looking up at the night sky, seeing that faint red dot, and knowing that people are living there. Not just visiting, but building a home. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie anymore. This is the future we are actively racing towards. The dream of setting foot on Mars is transforming into the ambitious goal of establishing a permanent human outpost on the Red Planet. This is the story of Mars Base Alpha, humanity's next giant leap. For decades, we've sent rovers and orbiters, robotic pioneers that have mapped the canyons and craters of Mars. They've tasted its soil, analyzed its thin atmosphere, and confirmed the presence of water ice. Each mission has been a crucial stepping stone, gathering the vital data needed for the most audacious project in human history, building a city on another world. The International Space Race has a new finish line, and it's not just about planting a flag, it's about laying the foundation for a multi-planetary future. So, how do we go from dream to reality? The first phase is all about location, location, location. Scientists are poring over maps of Mars, searching for the perfect spot for Mars Base Alpha. The ideal site needs three key things: access to resources, relative safety, and scientific value. This means finding a place near abundant water ice, likely buried just beneath the surface at the poles or in mid-latitudes. This water is more valuable than gold. It's not just for drinking. It can be split into hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen for breathing, and hydrogen and oxygen for creating rocket fuel for the return journey or for further exploration. The site also needs to offer natural protection. We're looking for areas shielded from the worst of Mars' infamous dust storms and the constant bombardment of cosmic radiation. Perhaps a sheltered lava tube, a natural cave carved by ancient volcanic flows, could serve as a ready-made bunker, or maybe a deep crater rim that offers some level of defense. And, of course, the location must be a scientific goldmine, a place where we can study Martian geology, search for signs of past life, and unlock the planet's deepest secrets. Once the perfect spot is chosen, the real construction begins. But you can't just ship a pre-built house to Mars. The initial phase will rely heavily on robotics and 3D printing. Fleets of autonomous robots will be the first construction crew. They'll land ahead of the astronauts, tasked with preparing the site. They will excavate the Martian soil or regolith and feed it into massive 3D printers. Using a process called sintering, these printers will melt the regolith with lasers or microwaves layer by layer too. Build the foundational structures of the base, landing pads, roadways, and the hard-shelled habitats that will protect the first human inhabitants. These initial habitats won't be luxurious. They'll be functional, compact, and designed for maximum safety. Think of them as high-tech bunkers, likely partially buried underground, to use the Martian soil itself as a shield against radiation. They will be interconnected by pressurized tunnels, forming a small, self-contained network. the very first human Martians will arrive to a site already prepared, a basic but life-sustaining shelter waiting for them. Their first task will be to bring the base fully online, activating the life support systems, power grids, and water recycling units. Powering Mars Base Alpha is one of the biggest challenges. Solar power is an obvious choice, but Mars is farther from the Sun than Earth, and its massive dust storms can block out sunlight for weeks at a time. So, the base will need a hybrid power system. Expansive solar arrays will be deployed to soak up every possible ray of sunlight, charging massive batteries. But for constant, reliable power, especially during the long Martian nights and dust storms, the solution is nuclear, compact fission reactors, small and incredibly efficient. Will provide the steady energy backbone the colony needs to survive and thrive. This reliable power is non-negotiable. It will run the life support, heat the habitats, and power the labs. Life on Mars will be a delicate balance of science and survival. Inside the base, a closed-loop life support system will be critical. Every drop of water will be recycled, every breath of air scrubbed and reused. Waste will not be waste. It will be a resource, broken down and repurposed. Food will be grown on-site in advanced hydroponic and aeroponic farms. These subterranean gardens, glowing under purple LED lights, will provide the astronauts with fresh vegetables and fruits, a vital source of nutrition and a psychological boost, a little piece of green earth on a red world. The daily life of a Mars colonist will be rigorous. Their schedules will be packed with scientific research, system maintenance, and exploration. They will be geologists, biologists, engineers, and doctors, all rolled into one. They'll conduct experiments that are impossible on Earth, studying the effects of low gravity on the human body, analyzing rock samples for biosignatures, and monitoring the Martian weather. Outside the habitat, they'll venture out in advanced rovers and next-generation spacesuits, exploring the surrounding landscape, deploying scientific instruments, and continuing the search for life. But Mars Base Alpha is more than just a science lab. It's the seed of a new branch of human civilization. As the base becomes more self-sufficient, it will grow. New modules will be added, printed from local materials. The population will increase with each new transport mission from Earth. The small outpost will evolve into a village, and then a town. We'll see the first workshops, expanded greenhouses, and larger living quarters. We might even see the first child born on another planet, a true Martian native. This journey is fraught with challenges, the immense distances, the harsh environment, the psychological toll of isolation, but the drive to explore, to push beyond our limits, is etched into our DNA. Mars represents not just a new frontier for science, but a new horizon for humanity. It's a chance to build a backup for our species, to ensure that the light of human consciousness isn't confined to a single, fragile planet. The establishment of Mars Base Alpha will be a testament to human ingenuity, collaboration, and our unyielding spirit of adventure. It will redefine what it means to be human and forever change our perspective of our place in the cosmos. The red dust of Mars is waiting, and soon we'll be calling it home. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the future. If you're as excited about space exploration as I am, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the cosmos. Until next time, keep looking up.